Good evening, ladies. We're moving on with our learning. On the last video, we finished the reasons why we could see a tzaddik suffering and having difficulties in life. And now we're moving on to the next stage. As Rabbeinu Bechayei said in his book, The Obligation of the Hearts, he explains that we have to face it, we have to look at it as two different things. First of all, we need to understand why we could see a tzaddik suffering. And the next stage is understanding why we could see a wicked man with the easiest life. Now we're going to understand the different reasons. The first reason that he brings is because, as we said before, the tzaddik, we have two psukim that say that there isn't such a thing as a tzaddik who never sinned, and that when a tzaddik sins, he's being paid on earth, in our world. So if whatever punishment that he deserves, he's going to get here. So after he passes away, he's clean, and he just goes straight to heaven. And he explains that here, with the wicked person, it's exactly the opposite. We're promised that when a wicked person does a good thing, and everyone does good things, even small things, it could even be taking care of his children. That's also a mitzvah. So all the good things that he does, he's being rewarded here in our world. And so after he passes away, he doesn't have any zchut, he doesn't have any good things or good deeds that he did that he can hold on to himself and say, I should go to heaven because you were rewarded for them here. And the pasuk that we have for proof is Umeshalem lesunav el panav lehavido, which means Hashem pays the people who hate him el panav, which means to his face in a way. It means he pays them quickly, upfront, like in this world, lehavido. What does it mean? So when he passes away, he can be lost. The second reason is that it could be betor pikadon. How do I say that? Like when you give someone money, but not for him to have, but for him to keep. Which means if there is a person that is wicked, but this person is going to have in the future a son, maybe that this son is going to be a tzaddik, it's possible that Hashem would give this wicked person money because eventually this money is going to get to his son. And his son, in order to be a tzaddik, you don't necessarily have to wear black and white and just and learn Torah all day long, which is a person who learns Torah all day long is more likely to be a tzaddik. But it's not the only way to be a tzaddik. You can be a tzaddik just being kind. You can be a tzaddik just having good qualities and caring about other people and not doing bad things and being kind to people. That's also another way to be a tzaddik. So just having a son that is good and who could deserve this is enough reason to give the wicked person money. So or whatever it is that he's getting. So it's possible that Hashem gives things for the wicked person, knowing that eventually he's not going to be the one enjoying it. His son, who is a tzaddik, will enjoy it, or somehow it's going to go get to a tzaddik or to someone who deserves it. And the pasuk we have for it is Yachin v'tzaddik ilbash, which means that a wicked person will make it, but eventually the person wearing it would be a tzaddik. The third reason why we could see a wicked person having a good life is that through the good things that he's being given, he can still be suffering. What does it mean? That Hashem is showing the wicked person, you can have all the things you always wanted to have and still see how you could really suffer. I can bring you suffering through the things you want the most, which means a person could want to be rich, and that could be his life dream. And then Hashem will give it to him. He will be rich, but he won't be happy, and he will suffer because he's rich, because people are going to maybe try to hurt him to get his money, or people are just try to get close to him, but not because they care about him, but because he has the money and they want some. And Hashem is going to show him how you wanted the money, you wanted to be wealthy, you wanted to have the big house and the nice car. You're going to have all these, but you're going to see that you're still going to be the most miserable person on earth. And all those things that you're chasing, they're worth nothing. And even the pleasures that you always wanted to have, you won't be able to enjoy them. The fourth reason why, I see that, no, you know what, I'm going to keep the fourth reason for tomorrow. No, for Thursday, because tomorrow we have a shiur, because I don't want the video to be too long. So thank you so much for joining me, and we'll learn together again soon. Bezrat Hashem. Bye, good evening.